Hey folks, I know it's been a while since I've done one of these, but especially since I've been getting comments on other videos wondering where I've been. I since I was had kind of a short day at work today, I figured I'd go ahead and do one of these anyway, and it's a good thing that I kind of did because, like I was saying, I have gotten comments on other videos, kind of wondering where I've been. So I figured I may as well, come on and make a video about, why I didn't, get any videos up last month. Um, it's one of those things where October did kind of get away from me because, well, basically the whole month was, at least 6, 9 or 10 hour days a week. Uh, at my day job because there were, I think they only had like 5 or 6 of us at the location I was working at. Um, but which made for kind of an interesting month. But the good news is the situation has changed drastically because, as it turns out, the Wendy's location I was had been working at for more or less 20 years now. They finally decided to just close that one permanently, at least for the time being. But the good news is I still have pretty much the same job. It's just they moved me to a new location in the northeast part of town. I guess it's called Dolly Farms. But it's taking some getting used to because well, I gotta go completely the opposite direction to get to work than what I've been doing. But it's one of those things, right? I guess we knew it had been coming for a while because since, well, September anyway, and maybe even in August they were telling us that they were planning on closing the old location down and moving us all around to wherever they thought we'd fit in if we wanted to go. And I kind of did want to. Well, I didn't just kind of want to keep the job. I actually did want to keep it, and I did, and I did get to. So they have me at the their nice brand new location over on the east side. Uh, See, it, well, it's one of those things, right? I'd say I thought it was coming later than it was, but the further into October we started to realize that maybe their original December 24th date was not accurate because, well, we just weren't getting any more people hired in, and there were only, like I was saying, 6 or 7 of us, which meant a lot of long days for those of us that were there. But it's good that they finally got it done. Um, because that building was not in good shape when I started there 20 years ago, and it's been downhill since then. So what I understand from what they were telling us on our last day there at the end of October is that they're looking to either buy the lot that was on from the, I think it's the mall that owns it now, or maybe they'll try to find some other place in that area, which, well, I don't know how that's going to work out, but it's something that needed to be done. Because, well, what they were saying is that it was going to cost like $750,000, $800,000 to completely redo everything that was there, and just over $1 million to put up a whole new building. So they were, going to do that either way. And right now, I guess they're looking for a spot. But between it's between worrying about that and being a little wiped out from a lot of long days at my day job, I just haven't had a chance, or well, I suppose I have had a chance to do videos. I just haven't had the energy, or the I wasn't in a very good headspace for it. But in that, and in that last month especially, one thing I kind of realized is that I kind of need to cut back on the caffeine intake. So I will still do actual coffee time videos here, and Billy can kind of tell I'm doing this with my normal pre-planning. I'm looking over to my left here because I actually have something for a coffee time episode over to my left here. It's on the floor that if I'd have been thinking ahead, I would have actually picked up the the bag of coffee I bought when I was out in the hills at the end of September. But that's gonna be, I'm thinking, the next actual coffee time video I do. But I think I'm gonna start trying to mix these videos up like this. Uh, uh, these videos that I do like this, they're not necessarily JM Tries videos, where it's not necessarily going to be, coffee or, caffeinated beverages, because I, kind of came to the conclusion that I think I may be getting a bit much caffeine, which is not really healthy for me, and my general health is not exactly in a good place anyway. So I'm gonna switch to less caffeinated stuff. And well, I mean, I've got it's melon Powerade here. Guess I'll get the I mean, I'm figuring this is a fairly common thing, so I'm not necessarily gonna try to review it or anything, but so I'm just gonna take a sip of this every now and then, because kind of gets a bit in my throat here. But kind of hard to believe I've already been going on at this for over 8 minutes already, so I'm gonna need a sip here. But yeah, so that's kind of where I've been. Which is not to say that I haven't been doing stuff, even if it hasn't necessarily been any video work. Because like I was saying, I just haven't been in a good, headspace, or feeling, energetic enough for it. But I have been, still doing my normal written stuff, because I'm actually a lot more confident in that than I am in this. Which is something I have mentioned a few times before, I think. But in this case, I think I'm actually gonna try to, get a link to my, my main written blog in the description here. I'm sure I've said that a few times before, but in this case, I actually intend to do it. Um, and hopefully I'll actually get that done. But I actually have some other stuff for video work, coming up here, in the near future too. I've got some stuff in mind for, well, it's going to be at least 2 JM Tries videos that will, be coming out. Well, not necessarily going to commit to any specific time here. I'm hoping it'll be, you know, well, hopefully it'll be later this month, but if not, next month and early next year. Because, well, it's like I was saying at the beginning of the year, I'm always going to try to do at least one of these a month, which might not seem like, terribly much, but, the way things have been going, more than that might be getting a little too ambitious about things. Uh, I do have a bit of a teaser for what some of those things might be. Like I was saying on my written blog, that I'm gonna try to, get, link to both the main page or the front page for that, and the actual post that has a picture in it. And another thing I've been kind of getting back to here is there are other or well, I guess what I've been doing here is a little inventory management in my apartment here. So one thing I kind of needed to get done was a little inventory management. So I had some old VHS tapes from when I was in college that I had recorded some. I was using to record Mystery Science Theater episodes on when I was in college, and there's this. Well, I know there are YouTube channels for that too, but in this case, what I did is I sent them to a channel on here that actually archives commercials, because there's like, I know there's like an official or at least semi-official Mystery Science Theater YouTube channel, and there's one on Twitch, but the commercials are not so. I'm not sure there isn't like an official place to specifically. Uh, okay, I mean, I guess I know there are places that are specifically for the commercials, but in this case, it's a channel that does archive commercials. In this case, it's Dave's Archives. So I'm gonna try to get a link in there, link, in the description for that channel too, because I did get something sent off to them because I needed to get some of my stuff cleaned up for that, cleaned up and out of here anyway. And if we can get that put to use and let people have a look at some of these old school commercials from the late '90s up to about 2002, maybe it'll be fun to see what happens with that, and it'll be an interesting thing. But and then as far as the writing stuff goes, there's I still have at least one more post from my trip out west to do. I'm still working on the old MST3K fan stuff. I have been. There's one I'm kind of stalled out on, but it's actually kind of one you'd expect, because it's one I did before I realized I could actually get uh, access to all the older stuff I had up. But uh, yeah, so I'm going to try to get some of that reposted again. But yeah, I'm still working away. I'm hoping I can get more back into the swing of things again now that I'm in a position to where I can actually work on this stuff with again, now that I've got a more stable work schedule. But yeah, there's stuff as always, there's stuff coming. I just hope I can get back to a somewhat more regular schedule with all this online stuff I do now that I have what I'm hoping will be a more regular work schedule at my day job too, because things have been kind of a mess on this end for well a month and a half anyway, and hopefully things will be straightened out now. Um, Things are gonna take a little while longer to get sorted out here because we're still getting things sorted out with IRL stuff, which kind of takes priority because that's what actually gets the bills paid. But I'm gonna wrap this up now because I've been making a fool of myself on camera for 16 minutes now. So I'll wrap this up and I'll see you with new stuff. Certainly on the written blog and maybe here again before too terribly long. So anyway, I'll see you when I see you. Have a good month, if not a couple weeks. But anyway, I'll see you when I see you. Have a good ever long, folks.